Great turnout today. I'm going to tell myself it's because you guys heard that I was going to get up and speak, so I appreciate it. It's a great day to be a Cardinal. On the women's basketball side, we try to take advantage of those great days by getting up at 5 a.m. and practicing. Tomorrow will be the end of our first week of 5 a.m. and there's positives and negatives about that. The one negative is when my alarm clock goes off at 3:30. But the positives, the girls are really, they're being really positive about it, and it works out well for us as far as not a lot of distractions at 5 a.m. We're pretty much the only people in there, and we've done that for the last couple of years, and it's worked out well. A little bit about our team. Last year we lost 3 players. 2 of the players I found as a coach, every year I seem to get further and further away from the ages of my new players coming in, and 2 of my past players from last year have joined the coaching staff, and so that helps to have some young coaches with their enthusiasm and their loyalty to William Jewell and to our program. So Katie Colby and Jess Mitchell have joined Katie as an assistant coach, Jess Mitchell as our student assistant, and that's been going really well. My other assistant coach, Steve Broughton, is starting his 2nd year. He is down in Springfield this weekend. He also is an assistant coach at Truman High School in softball, and they are playing for a state championship this weekend. Also have one other assistant coach that's volunteering. It's kind of a surprise, and it's been a nice addition to our program. He joined us about 2 weeks ago. He's been an assistant coach at Division I schools for 9 years, and was a head coach at a Division II school in Michigan this last year, and has moved down here and is just volunteering and coming up here. He lives in Lawrence, so the 5 a.m. is a little challenge for him too, but he comes up about 3 days a week, Justin Reese. So excited about having him. This year we have 14 players on our team, 5 returning starters. We were 15-11 last year, 9-9 in the conference, and finished 5th on our side. Had we been able to play in postseason play, we would have made that last year. But it's an exciting time. They're working really hard. Again, we have the 5 returning starters. We have 6 new players. And one of the things that I thought we needed to improve on just from playing the other Division II teams is to become a little more athletic. And I think we brought in some players that kind of fit that. And they'll compete and they'll push some of our other players. So far, it's been a really good group. I'm not going to go through and name individuals because I know I'll miss some people, but I think one of the strengths of our team is our balance. I think that was one of the strengths last year for us. I know these kids that are going to come in are going to help out, both offensively and defensively for us, and they fit our style of play. 2 things that we are really emphasizing this year is to outwork and outplay everybody that we go against. That doesn't always turn out as to wins, but I think it gives you a great chance to be in every game. And the kids have really bought into that. The other thing is to run what we run and run it well. I think one of the things we didn't do real well last year was execute and do the little things. And I think my assistant coaches, my new assistant coaches, Justin Reese does a great job with the little things, and that's not one of my strengths. So I think you'll see that in our team. I think we'll do better at that with our executing and how we run our stuff. Our first scrimmage is October 28th at Central Missouri. We'll play them. I think we're going to go at 11 o'clock, and our men are going to scrimmage them in the afternoon. November 3rd is going to be an exhibition game with Living the Dream. Living the Dream is a team compiled of past players. There will be some of my alums, and then they have some Division I players coming in, and usually that's the fun time, and it's a great test for our players. I think last year it was a 10-point ball game, but it was a good test for us early. And then we get to open up November 10th at Upper Iowa. One of the things that we're trying to do is recruit Iowa a little bit more. They only have 1 Division II school up there, and we're currently on our team, out of our 14 players, 4 of them are from Iowa. So it'll be nice for our players, along with helping with recruiting up there. Personally, it's nice for me, being from Iowa. It's a chance for my family. My family hasn't been able to come down to a game for the past 3 years, so I know they're excited. It's about an hour from my home, so I know a lot of them are planning on going, so that'll be nice for me. The other nice connection with Upper Iowa is on the men's side. The men's head coach there was part of the men's basketball program here, but then he was my assistant coach for 2 years, Brian Dole, and he's been doing a great job there. So I'm excited for our first game for many reasons, for our players to kind of see where we are, but also to kind of get up there and get going. And anyway, I appreciate all you guys' support, and hopefully we can get you up to some games this year. Thank you.
I do appreciate this opportunity to talk a little bit about William Jewell men's basketball. I want to congratulate the fall sports, and hope they all finish strong. This is a great time of year for basketball coaches. We can all lie to each other. We're all undefeated. And we've experienced that last Sunday. Over 200 college coaches down at Jamboree at the University of Central Missouri, watching 22 community colleges work out. We'll do the same this Sunday as we go watch some folks at Johnson County Community College. I have two guests here today: my wife Linda, and assistant coach Matt Sly. I want to really compliment Coach Sly. This is his third year in our program. Two other assistant coaches, Tim Sutton and John Davenport, who have helped us for the past several years, are in other pursuits now, no longer on our staff. And Matt has worked extremely hard in recruiting, in skill development last spring, and it's paid a lot of dividends. And so I want to say a special thank you to him. We have two new members of our staff. John Addison, who's a William Jewell graduate, is a first-year coach on our staff. And Devin Amy, who is completing his second degree at Peru State University, a student teaching this fall at William Chrisman, is also going to help us as a volunteer. So those guys have been great. A lot of new staff members, new energy, also some teaching on Matt's and my part with getting them caught up in what we're trying to get done. Our first day of practice was Tuesday, and we didn't go Monday. We have two seniors on this year's team, Nate Croker and Craig Matson. Nate had a second job interview in St. Louis on Monday night and Tuesday morning, so we did not practice Monday on October 15th to accommodate that. And we look forward to the season. Those two seniors are showing good leadership. Craig, they can both play the 3 or the 4 spot. Both of them were starters on last year's team. We're coming off a very challenging year. Can you recall? I'll ask another trivia question. I didn't know the answer to this. We finished 9-17 last year. When's the last time William Jewell lost less than 9 games, or won less than 9 games in a single season? Anybody tell me that? You historians? I had to go look it up. It was 1953 when we went 8-18. I wasn't the coach here at that time. I wasn't on that team. But we're very motivated as a staff. Our players are very motivated to make sure that doesn't happen again. The GLVC, the league that we're in, was rated the top conference in the nation last year for NCAA Division II. Four of the schools in the league were in the top 10 most of the year, and 5 were in the top 25. It's a great league, and we embrace that challenge. We have a lot of new faces. We graduated our top 3 scorers in Nick Larson and Chris Hughes and Mark Mason. They'll certainly be missed, but we have a lot of minutes available for every position on the team. And those two seniors have shown great leadership. We also returned 2 area players. Jordan Lewis is a sophomore from Liberty High School, and he missed a lot of last year with mononucleosis and had to sit out quite a bit. He can really shoot the basketball. We're looking forward to him staying healthy and being a key member of our squad this year. The other is Dylan Deck. Dylan was off to a great start last year and unfortunately became ineligible at semester. His attitude this past spring was outstanding, and he's playing very well this fall. So we look forward to having those 2 area guys in our program. Our backup point guard, Devontae Bell, is back coming off knee surgery. So we have a good group of returnees. Recruiting-wise, again, led by Coach Sly, we signed 2 very good high school players. 2 freshmen. One is Clint McCullough, whose older brother played in our program a few years ago. Clint is a 6'6" combo forward for us, and the other is Dwight Sistrunk, a point guard out of Hoover High School in Des Moines, Iowa. Both of them have a chance to be team members of our program this year. Then we did something that I've never done in my coaching career. Again, thanks to Coach Sly and his connections in Tennessee, we signed 4 transfers, and that's a lot for us, all from the same community college. And all, I think, will see key minutes for us this year. All of them actually will challenge to start. I called that coach down there, Coach Nichols, and I said, Coach, would you please send me your playbook? And he said, why is that? I said, well, it might be easier for our guys to learn your playbook than your guys to learn our playbook. But those 4 guys have played together. They had a great experience. They were on a great team last year at Motlow State Community College, the same community college where Mark Mason played, who played for us the last 2 years. So we look forward to having them in our program as well. We open with a scrimmage a week from Sunday, as Coach Kress will, against the University of Central Missouri, one of the top MIAA programs. We also have a home exhibition game on Saturday, November 3rd against Living the Dream. Again, a lot of our former players have played in that game. Drew Matthews, some of you might remember, Pat Corey, and some others. And then we open in an exhibition game at Drake University in Des Moines on Saturday, November 10, and the next day we play Upper Iowa. The women and men will be traveling together up there, and we'll play Saturday morning at Drake University. It's a real game for them. It's their home opener. It's an exhibition for us. We'll travel up to Fayette, Iowa, and watch the women play that night, and then stay overnight in Fayette, and we'll play Upper Iowa men Sunday afternoon. We then play in the Hilliard Classic again this year. The following weekend, we'll play Missouri Western and Northwest Missouri State. So we open with 4 road games, and then we come home, and Tuesday before Thanksgiving, when all the students are gone, and we hope all of you in this room will be there, and each of you will be required to bring 10 people with you so we can have a nice crowd, and play Tabor University in our home opener on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Our practices are open to the public. Please check with us regarding the time. The only requirement is that you must bring an out-of-bounds play. And not only must you bring an out-of-bounds play, you must bring proof that it works. And if you can do that, we would love to have you at our practices. We are excited about the year. The work ethic has been great with our young people. I think we're going to be an exciting team to watch. We're going to be different. For the last 3 years, we've had an All-American center that was tremendous in the low post. We're going to be a little more athletic this year, get up and down a little bit, we hope. We invite you to come in and watch us practice. We certainly invite you to come in and watch our exhibition game on the 3rd and our home opener later in November. Thanks again for this opportunity.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to today's Cardinal Club Luncheon. It's great to see as big of a crowd as we have. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Mark Gohl, and I'm the head swimming coach here at William Jewell College. I'm starting my 2nd year, and this is the 2nd year for our men's and women's swimming programs since 1991 for the women and since 1982 for the men. So it's an extremely exciting time. Our numbers have gone from 11 last year, 5 girls and 6 guys, up to 25 this year, 10 girls and 15 guys. So we've more than doubled our squad, and we're really excited about the things that we're doing this year. To echo what both Jill and Larry said, we've been working incredibly hard, pushing the kids to their limits every day. Our team has gone 2-a-days since August 27th. And they go 2 practices Monday through Friday, and then Saturday morning. We've done that since August 27th, like I said, and they're going to get their first week morning off next Friday, so they're really looking forward to it. But we do have a swim meet. Well, I should say we had the Show Me Showdown on Friday, October 5th. It's a meet where every swimming program in the state of Missouri goes to, and that means Mizzou, Missouri State, St. Louis University, WashU, Drury, everyone. Everyone is there, and our teams did finish on the bottom of both the men's and women's side, but in the process, the first meet of the year, a meet that we're not trying as hard as we can to go, we're trying to swim as fast as we can, but we're tired. But at that meet, being tired, we broke 10 school records. So it's a great start. We did have our inter-squad meet this past Saturday. We split the teams in 2, red versus black. We do a lot of fun competitions throughout the week, like Ultimate Frisbee, a 5K, pull-up contests, you name it. They had a ton of fun doing that. In our inter-squad meet, it was the first swim meet held in the Mabee Center since 1991. And in that meet, we broke 5 pool records. I was extremely excited about that because we honored the 1981 NAIA National Championship winning times as the pool record. So swimming has advanced, but for us to break 5 pool records in our first home meet was incredible. And I'm extremely proud of how they've done so far. Our next competition is Saturday, October 27th. It is at Lindenwood, and it's a quad meet on the men's side with Lindenwood, Washington University, Missouri S&T, and then William Jewell College. And then on the women's side, it's Wash U, Lindenwood, and then William Jewell College. So that should be an exciting test for our team, going against some good competition. And then we will be off for a couple weeks, but then I'm proud to say that we will have our first college swim meet in the Mabee Center on Friday, November 16th, and Saturday, November 17th. That will be against Lewis University, a GLVC squad, which should be a very good test to see where our team is at according to the rest of the GLVC. For those of you that do not know, swimming is not sponsored in the Great Lakes Valley Conference yet. And I say yet because it has been approved that we will be competing in the GLVC next school year. So the 13-14 school year, we will have a GLVC championships, and we are extremely excited about that. We're using this season kind of as a prep for that, just training hard all year, but we are going to see how fast we can swim at the Northern Sun Conference Championship, and that's going to be up in Rochester, Minnesota in February. So I know Minnesota in February isn't the nicest thing to look forward to, but it's a great pool, and we're going to have great competition, and I'm excited to see what everybody does this year. So thank you very much. Good luck to the fall sports teams as they finish up their year.
It is a great day to be a Cardinal, as has been said by all of our other coaches here, and you know, every day is a great day to be a Cardinal. So thank you again for your support, for coming out. I'm not going to spend too much time up here. We have a new assistant coach on our staff. He started this August for us, and I made mention to him a couple times, but he's done a lot of hard work directing the cross-country team, working with them directly in training sessions, and so I'd like to give him an opportunity to speak. And we've also got a couple representatives from our men's and women's cross-country team, and we'll let them speak as well. So come on up, Coach Gerard.
Well, thanks everybody. Thank you for that nice introduction, Coach Eisenhower, for the warm reception for the people here at the landing, and thank you, Cardinal Nation, for joining us on the World Wide Web. As Coach Eisenhower said, every day is a great day to be a Cardinal, but we're especially excited about these next couple weeks. So we actually we have our conference meet, GLVC conference meet will be hosted by Drury. So we'll head down to Springfield tomorrow, and we'll compete there Saturday morning at 9:30. Is that right? Men at 9:30, and women to follow after that. So we are really excited about that. On the women's side, I said always a great day to be a Cardinal. Jess Connery is a senior on our team. She's actually been pacing the women's team, and it's been really exciting because actually the last 2 races here in September at the Emporia State University Invitational, she actually broke the school record for the 5K, and she ran an 18:10, and that is exciting, except when you turn around the next week and you break the school record one more time, and she ran a 17:48. So that's pretty exciting. Also, on the rest of our women's team, we're just racing really well. We had a lot of people set some PRs 2 weeks ago when we were at Missouri S&T. Some by over a minute. So it's been a really exciting time, and I'll actually ask Mackenzie Reagan to join me up here. She's a junior cross-country and track runner here at William Jewell College, and I'll let her kind of take it away and talk a little bit about how the women's season is going. So, Mackenzie.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Reagan. Like you said, I'm a junior here, so this is my 3rd year of cross-country and track, and I'm also a secondary education and Spanish major. But like you said, we have a good season this year for the women's side. We kind of have a smaller team, but I like to think that we're small but mighty, and we're really doing well and working hard, and just going into conference this weekend, we can really see how all of our morning practices and, some of our two-a-days and everything has really paid off. And, a lot of people have we're having PRs, and, we've had to suffer injuries with people, and, that kind of takes a toll sometimes with the smaller team that we have this year. But I really think that, we really bond as a team, and we're really showing that now going into conference. And we're hoping to, have a strong finish. Last year, I think we, our goal was to try to end up in the top half of the conference, and we did that. And so, this year, hopefully we can improve that, and we're just looking to do even better than last year. And it'll be a lot of tough competition, but we're really excited for this weekend, and hopefully can see all of our hard work pay off. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mackenzie. On the men's side, it's just as equally as exciting. We have kind of a young squad this year, at least towards the top. 4 out of our top 5 runners are either freshmen or sophomore this year. But it's been great. They've been running together, been working hard together, and so it's been a really exciting year, and watching them as they've been growing in strides, so to speak. So. But I'll have another junior join us up here, Emmanuel Porter, Mr. EP. He's a junior here, cross-country runner, and he's taken almost 2 minutes off of his PR from last year. So it's been a really exciting year, so let him talk to you a little bit about the men's program. So.
Like you said, I'm Emmanuel Porter. I'm a junior psychology major at William Jewell College. Since I've been here, this has been our largest men's cross-country team with 12 athletes. When I started, I think we only had 9 on the team, so we've grown pretty well since then. For conference this weekend, I think our guys will do spectacular because since day one, we've all been working hard with 2-a-days, coming in at 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock, and then returning to practice at 4:30 in the afternoon after a long day of classes. So we've been working hard off the field, and just can't wait to run conference because I'm sure that we all will do spectacular and show the GLVC that what we came to do isn't just to run, we came to win.
Well, thank you, EP. Once again, we'll be in Springfield here on Saturday, racing at the GLVC. We're really excited. Last meet, we had 8 different PRs, so we're really running well at this time. So if anybody from Cardinal Nation come out and cheer us on, that'd be great. But thank you for your time, and go Cardinals.
We're excited to be here today. We're kind of halfway through our season right now, and we have one more long trip. We go back up to the Chicago area and Wisconsin Parkside this weekend, and we were just up there last weekend for a crossover tournament. And it was exciting because we made the top 8. We play 2 different conferences, the GLIAC and our conference cross-play each other, and we both have 16 teams. Top 8 play each other, and the bottom 8 play each other. And this year we made the top 8. So it was a very, very tough tournament for us, but we're moving up with each day we play. And we're coming back, and most of our season here is going to be at home the rest of the year. So we're excited to go for the second half of our round of conference. And I have Carrie King here today. She's a senior, and she would like to talk to you a little bit. She is from Ozark, and you want to talk to her?
Hi. My name is Carrie King. I'm a senior. I'm studying psychology at William Jewell. It's been a really great adventure these last 4 years. We went from NAIA to NCAA D2, and that's been a huge transition, but really exciting. And it's cool to see how far we can push ourselves and how hard we can go. And we've just improved a lot. We're 10-11 right now overall, and 4-5 in conference, which seats us at 8th. And our huge goal for this first year at being able to make postseason was to make postseason. And right now we are currently in the runnings for that, which is really exciting. Like Coach said, our last half of season is at home, and we definitely play better at home. So we're looking to win these games. I think that we definitely can have a winning last half of the season. And a unique thing about this team this year, different from every other year for me, has been that I think we're really gonna peak this year at the end at the right time. Multiple other years we've kind of peaked a little too early, and it's been hard to finish. But I think that this year is going to be is going to show how well we can finish strong and practice hard and hopefully have a good ending. So, yep, that's it.
All right, it's great being here. Great seeing the great crowd here. Our men's and women's soccer teams have been playing well this year. We've got a lot of very exciting games coming up. We play Friday against Missouri S&T. Women play at 5, men play at 7:30. Then on Sunday, we'll play at Drury University. And then the following Wednesday, we will host Rockhurst University in our last regular season game. We're currently doing very well. Our men are 10-4, and our women are 11-1-2. Both teams are at the near the top of the conference and in striking distance for the conference championship. Our women are currently ranked 21st in the country. Our men were ranked I want to say we were ranked 23rd. Maybe we were ranked 21st actually last week. And then had a couple rough games this past weekend, unfortunate. But both teams are still ranked in the top 10 in the Midwest region. And women currently nationally ranked, and men are hoping to get back in the national rankings. We have a exciting final 3 regular season games and hope that we have a lot longer season. I'm going to now introduce one of our men's soccer players, Ryan Squires. Come on up, Ryan. Give him a hand. Ryan's a senior from Springfield, Missouri. He is an outstanding player for our men's team. Last year, he actually won the Breakout Player of the Year award for us. He led our team in minutes played, and he's probably leading our team in minutes played this year as well. Fantastic student athlete, Ryan Squires.
I'm Ryan Squires. I'm a senior, business major. We have 3 big games left this year. If we take care of all those, we might be able to go to the national tournament, which would be really exciting. So we did that my sophomore year, and that was a really good experience. I don't know, we got senior night Friday, so I hope everybody comes out. It's going to be a big one. And then Sunday, going home to play Drury, my hometown. That'll be a really awesome experience. Yeah, like Jefferson said, we're 10-4, and we have a good season going. So hopefully we'll keep it up and finish strong. Thanks.
All right. On the women's side, we play against those same teams to finish our regular season. We host Missouri S&T Friday, then at Drury Sunday, and then on Wednesday against Rockhurst. There's a chance that the men and women could both be playing for a conference championship next Wednesday, and Rockhurst and Jewel, we've been 1-2 in the conference for a lot of the season this year, so that could be a very exciting regular season finale that hopefully we can have a big crowd out. Women's player that we're going to introduce is Sarah Franklin. Sarah, come on up. Sarah's a junior. She's one of our captains. Last year, she was one of the top scorers in the conference. She was all Midwest last year. She currently is leading the conference in both goals and points. Very good player on our team. One of the players that the other coach is always one of the first players that they bring up is how's Franklin doing? Is she feeling well today? So she's a good one and another outstanding student athlete, Sarah Franklin.
Hi, I'm Sarah Franklin, like Jefferson said. I guess our theme this year for the girls team has been to flip it. Flip all of our games. Last year we were under 500, which was kind of hard for us. We were coming off of going to nationals in 2010 and then 2011. It's completely different. But this year we've definitely done that. We say it before every game, and now, like you said, we're 11-1-2, and there's a fly. And yeah, but we're really excited. These next 3 games are really important, and we play at Rockhurst. Definitely will be the biggest game on Wednesday, so we hope we have a big crowd for that. And I just want to thank you all, and thanks for the support.
Again, thank you all for coming, and it's always a great day to be a Cardinal. What a difference a month makes. I think 4 weeks ago when we were here the last time, we were actually getting ready to get on a bus an hour later to leave to drive to South Dakota, which ended up being a really good trip for us, and we were able to spend and do some things with our players. We took an hour on Friday when we got there and drove down about 20 minutes from Rapid City to Mount Rushmore and gave those guys a chance to see something a lot of them won't ever see again in their life. And so that was a neat experience, and then followed it up with a nice win on the road there. Unfortunately, lost a few players during that contest, and we're still battling back from a lot of those things. And I've had a tough last several weeks here. Homecoming, played a good game here at home against a really good competition school in Central State. and came up 2 points short there, and then have struggled here on the road the last couple weeks. In the last 4 weeks, we've played in 3 different states. So we're excited to be home again this weekend here against St. Joseph's. Again, if I alluded to the injuries a little bit, we're really struggling in some spots right now with those, but unfortunately that's part of our game. So if anybody in the room still has some eligibility left, maybe a defensive line or linebacker or potentially some other spots, please let me know before you leave, because we may need to suit you up this weekend. But our players, again, it's a young team and they're resilient. We had the conversation a couple weeks ago about, hey, and I've heard a lot of the other coaches and student athletes talk about this, and I've heard a lot of us say it. We were here at 5 o'clock in the morning, or 5:30 in the morning, or 6 o'clock in the morning, and I asked the players in a team meeting a couple weeks ago, hey, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why are you a student athlete? Why do you spend this 20 hours extra a week physically doing all these things and all these crazy times, and that you do with the team, the NCAA allows, and all these 10 hours a week of probably on your own studying film and working out on your own and all these other things. Why do you do it? And it was all about the things that some of these student athletes have talked about, the teamwork, the camaraderie, the feeling of belonging and working together for a cause. And so, our young group is taking the right approach to this and still remaining very positive. We're in a tough stretch here. Got a home game this weekend. I'm very excited about it, and look forward to hoping to see you all out there. After that, we go on the road for 2 weeks again, where we go to Indianapolis for one, and then we go to Urbana, Ohio, which is really just outside of Dayton, for one. And then we're home for our last game of the year against Quincy, I believe, on November 10th. I'm still trying to remember who we play a week from now. So. But thank you guys all again for coming, and thanks for all you do. And there's a lot of folks in this room that don't ever get enough credit. These guys over here work their tails off. Every time I see them, they're into something else, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to come and time out of your day to come to these things. And our athletic department staff, I'm very fortunate this time of the year to spend a lot of time in the Mabee Center, sometimes overnight, and I see teams in there at all hours of the day. And one thing we're doing very well as an athletic department is utilizing our facilities. And so that's exciting. And congratulations to the fall sports and the successes they're having and the effort they're putting in there. And we're all looking forward to the winter sports here and that fall season getting going as well. So thank you again for coming. We'll see you here and again in about 4 weeks. Thanks a lot.
Again, I want to thank you all for coming again. Our next Cardinal Sports Luncheon is November 15th. Our up-and-coming home games, I'll repeat them: Friday night, senior night, men's and women's soccer, 5 and 7:30. Saturday, 1 o'clock football. Wednesday, the 24th, soccer against Rockhurst, 5 and 7:30. And then the 26th of October, the 27th, is Quincy, University of Illinois, Springfield volleyball. And then October 30th, we play Rockhurst in volleyball. Again, I appreciate everyone coming. And we'd love to see you out at all of our games. Thanks you very much.